Good job turning around the game with that tactic in the middle game. Opening with the queen's pawn controls the center and usually leads to a more positional development of the pieces. b6 is a cautious move, which looks to develop the light-squared bishop to b7 and to later undermine the center. c4 takes space on the queen side and the center and prepares to develop the knight behind the c-pawn. This move opens the path for your bishop to enter the game. e4 takes full control of the center and allows the light-squared bishop to develop. Bishop b7 puts the bishop on the long diagonal in a move called a fianchetto. This defends the attacked pawn. You are threatening to tactically win a pawn. This overlooks a better way to defend a pawn that was under attack. This permits the opponent to force weakened backward pawns. You exchange pieces of equal value. This is an equal trade. You are bringing your knight into play, eyeing the central squares. Good job bringing your bishop out early to build a solid position. Castling kingside is a great way to protect your king and develop. This permits the opponent to take an open file with a rook. A great way to control the open file with your rook. This blocks the check from an opposing rook. You overlooked a better way to defend a bishop that was under attack. The bishop is kicked by a pawn and must now move or be captured. You trade off equal material. Recaptures. This move is okay, but not what I would have played. This misses an opportunity to capture a knight that was threatening to win material. You are threatening to win a rook by trapping a piece. This misses a better way to defend a pawn that was under attack. This allows the opponent to force isolated doubled pawns. You overlooked an opportunity to force isolated doubled pawns. The piece finds a new active square. You permitted the opponent to unpin a bishop, allowing it to provide defense. This breaks a pin, enabling a bishop to provide needed defense. You are threatening to force doubling of pawns. This overlooks an opportunity to win a tempo by threatening a knight. This allows the opponent to force doubling of pawns. You are forcing your opponent to double pawns. Takes back. You are threatening to tactically win a pawn. After all captures, this is an equal trade. You take back. White's bishop has moved to a square with greater activity and control. You found the move that blocks the attacker. The rook is kicked by a pawn and must now move or be captured. You overlooked a better way to move a rook to safety. You permitted the opponent to win a tempo by threatening a rook. This allows the opponent to win a pawn by eventually removing a key defender. You overlooked an opportunity to tactically win a pawn. This leads to losing a queen. There was only one good move there, and White did not spend enough time trying to find it. This wins a queen. This permits the opponent to win material through a fork. With the queen developed, you're building a more robust position. This misses an opportunity to defend a pawn that was under attack. You overlooked an opportunity to win material through a fork. This steps away from the checking queen. Your rook eyes the open file, which helps control critical squares. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. You can follow this up with a material-winning pin. You are threatening to force eventual checkmate. This allows the opponent to force eventual checkmate. Your opponent has no escape. You can force a checkmate with the correct moves. Nice! You found a way to win a rook. This blocks the check from an opposing rook. You're continuing down the road to checkmate. Good job turning around the game with that tactic in the middle game.